was moving along and pushing away everything in its path, looking very dangerous. Bangladesh desperately in search of a breakthrough. They want to break this partnership. They're going to get some foot inside, make them claw back into this game. Has to pick that up, doesn't quite get a hold of that.
Rahmanullah Gurbaz getting the boundary of the last ball of Shakib's over, making him only 2 runs shy of his glorious 100. If he'll be able to make it through and he'll be a man with a lot of confidence moving forward towards the Asia Cup and the Cricket World Cup.
Oh, he goes across the line, big appeal. Maybe thinking about the pondering one, maybe having a little bit of chat. And they've taken it.
TV umpire to director, we have a play review for LBW. On-field decision, not out. Check the front foot, fair delivery. Front on spin vision, please. Doesn't appear to be any bats, but can you go to Ultra Edge confirm bat or no bat, please? Keep rolling it through for me, please. You have a clear gap between bat and ball. No bat involved. Can you go to ball tracking when ready, please? Just standing by for ball tracking. Just standing by for ball tracking, Richard. Original decision, not out. Pitching out sort of impact in line. Wickets, umpire's call. Richard, you can stay with your original decision of not out. Stand by. The on-screen
It is,
signal.
goes with the umpire's call, but they've retained the review. That's something good for Bangladesh. About it, understandably, a little disappointed. There's always going to be the height. But at last, something. They can clutch at straws here. Something for them to give them some fillip mentally.
Well, absolutely. You will want to take your chances, seeing the fact that nothing's been happening in your way. And this looked a decent call because Ibadat looked very much confident that he had his man. But at the end, ending in batsman's favor with the umpire's call. They will retain the review, but they will not be able to get the breakthrough that they want.
Rahmanullah Gurbaz, 98 of 95, on the verge of another milestone. Waits, guards it. He's thinking of the runs. He's closing in on that 100 mark. Always, there will be some nerves, understandably. He's been so positive. I don't think he'll be too concerned. To 726 runs, 350s and 300s already. What a good conversion rate from the 50s to the 100s. Decent, very good average too. Keeps him in check so far, Ibadat.
Absolutely, the nervous 90s. How often do we see that in the cricket field? Batters taking their time when they get to the 90s. Nervous 90s have gotten hold of really, really good ones.
You just can afford to take all the time in the world. Just get to the 100. Don't want to
Give
miss
him a
out.
break, give him a break. He's already been hitting quite well. He's got a good strike rate.
Doesn't matter now. Oh, that's unlucky. Just went, it was so straight. Went and hit the other stumps. Could have been an opportunity. Now, what I'm saying is he can afford to be selective. He doesn't want to throw it away now. He wants to go to the 100 in a comfortable manner and then maybe go back to his original self.
Absolutely. I thought you were like asking him, come on, don't waste deliveries. Get your 100 or get out.
No, 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 no. It's the other way around. You got me wrong.
Got it.
Push and run. Gets to 99. It's a direct throw, deflection. No chance for the overthrow, deflection. 171 at the end of the 27th.
His runs. Jonathan Trott must be a very happy man, the Afghanistan batting coach. Seeing the performance put together by Afghanistan, they still have not lost any wicket yet, and it's already 171 runs.
Magnificent effort so far. You think back to the test match, then they come back and win the first ODI rain curtailed match, but this one so emphatic, so much in control. Just replacing the stump and they'll be ready to move on in this lovely Zohar Ahmad Chaudhary cricket ground here in Chattogram. Bright and sunny, thankfully still sun shining on the Afghans and they're enjoying, as they say, make hay while the sun shines, and they're doing exactly that.
It's not going to be easy against Shakib Al Hasan. He's a very experienced campaigner, but I tell you what, Rahmanullah Gurbaz has not been out in 90s. He's converted it to 100.
Tucks it round the corner, goes through for the run, and that's 100 for Rahmanullah Gurbaz. What a terrific knock this has been. Absolutely top class right from the word go. The crowd are delighted. The support staff are full of applause. Take a bow, young man. He is absolutely over the moon.
He looks very excited, very happy, reaching the milestone, making it 100 out of 100. Rahmanullah Gurbaz reaching his fourth one-day international 100. The man who made 100 on his debut against Ireland makes the fourth today, many more in his career to come.
Now that's out of the way. Biday, can we expect him to just shift gears? I know he's going at 100 strike rate. I just feel that with the foundation laid and with Ibrahim Zadran on 46, Gurbaz is now going to open up.
Okay, whose side are you on?
Just being practical. He'll have that pressure released now. So, you know, it can happen.
Well, absolutely. And how more often we see this, that the batters reaching out, their 100 open up. We've seen some big scores been put here in Chattogram. Ishan Kishan making a double 100. And it was a quick double 100. Now, Rahmanullah Gurbaz has the platform set for him if he can go about his business in quick action. On the other hand, Ibrahim Zadran is only 2 runs shy of his 50.
And that's 174 without loss after 28.
And if you just hang on, bigger things to come. What a partnership this is turning out to be. 174. This is the best ever opening partnership for Afghanistan in one-day international. He's played wonderfully well. So has Ibrahim Zadran. Take nothing away from the batter, the non-striker, the partner in crime. This brilliant opening partnership. Straight to the fielder, and he takes him on. Hello, Maza. Outstanding partnership, eh?
Good afternoon, Atabai, and good afternoon to all our viewers. It's been a fantastic display of batting from this man on the screen. It's his fourth ODI 100, second against Bangladesh. And look what it means for him. The last time he scored 100 was also against Bangladesh at this ground. He knows this ground really well and made sure he utilized that properly. Still a job in his hand left.
Again, but this time around he fumbles. Important to apply a little bit more pressure from Bangladesh, because now what they're trying to do is hitting it straight to the fielder and taking them on.
Ibrahim Zadran is on 49. He's faced 73 balls compared to Ramanullah Gurbaz, who was more enterprising of the two out at the middle. But they complemented each other.
Yeah, but Bangladesh bowlers have actually done well in the last 5 overs. They've pulled it back because it's been now what, 16 deliveries in the last boundary? 21 runs in the last 30 deliveries. Yeah, even though they've not managed to pick up a single wicket, but the idea is to apply a little bit more pressure, and I think just the way to go about it is to try to dry up the runs, and that's what they're trying to do. Bangladesh feel that yes, if they dry up the runs, then it'll put them in a bit of a pressure. That's the reason why we saw in this over already twice hitting straight to the fielder and taking a risky single. Bowled onto the stumps.
Rightly pointed out, just putting that extra pressure on the two batters who looked quite comfortable right from the start. If they go by at this rate, they could easily reach on to 307. Maybe they're eyeing more, probably 340 to 350. And that's on the cards.
Again, they want to take on the fielder this time. Just gone past the bowler. And, picking up a single to ensure that he gets his 50. His third ODI 50. Earlier we saw for the fourth one-day international 100 from Ramanullah Gurbaz. This time around it's Ibrahim Zadran, who's managed to pick up his third one-day international 50. 178 without loss. Playing it late, just making sure that it goes to the right of the fielder. Lichun Kumar Das, who's fielding at short mid wickets, an easy single taken. They're really setting themselves up for a very big total. Raising his batter, acknowledging the crowd, the fans, they've enjoyed watching him bat. Sweeps. Oh, good piece of fielding.
Ibrahim Zadran also been in terrific form. We spoke about Ramanullah Gurbaz, how devastating he can be. Zadran also scored 300 in just his career. Been in terrific form in the recently concluded series against Sri Lanka. He missed out his 100 by just 2 runs in the first ODI. Did score another 50 in the next game. He's a man in form.
Just such a good batting surface this is. But there will be scoreboard pressure if they get past 300. Down the wicket, beautiful piece of timing, gets the distance. His first 6.
The picture says it all. Quite the contrast. And it comes to Ibrahim Zadran. Again, use of the feet there, clean as a whistle. Superb timing. Picked up the spot really well. Maybe Hasan Miraj forcing him to bowl at the longer part of the ground, but he made sure it goes out of the ground.
A lovely piece of timing, good use of the feet. And you've got to give it to the batters, because whenever they've gone down the wicket, they've played sensibly. I remember earlier on, we'll come back to that, end of the over, 187 without loss.